Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Everquest Project 1999. And we're on the green server with our 59 Necro Defiler. Gained a little bit of experience, that's from Sea Fury Island. But if you remember, I died. Also trying to fight a Corrupted after helping another Druid fight a Corrupted and being successful. I then tried one on my own and I died. But, it is what it is. I gained overall a little bit, and I'm not really in a hurry to get to 60 anyway. So, the two things we're doing on this game most recently are exploring Kunark and plat farming, testing different plat camps to see how much you can get per hour. This is obviously not Kunark, this is Kalithan, and what I want to do in this video is test Merchant Assist. We had a patch recently. I think it was it the version 5.5 patch or something like that. I can't remember the exact number. I did a video on it going over some of the stuff that was changed in the patch. And one of the things was that merchants should now like properly act when you're, fighting something near them. So one of the big problems, one of the things I noticed was Kalithan, um, right here in the treetop city of Kalithan, was one of the worst thing. I'm sure like Grob was probably bad. Felwith was probably bad. Anywhere where there's merchants nearby while you're fighting guards as like whatever the other side, whether you're evil or good. Um, it was pretty bad for a little bit there. All the merchants would jump on you while you're trying to fight stuff. And even though a lot of them are green, it's just annoying and almost made you like this camp. Some of the spots you just didn't even want to fight at anymore, and you had to get real creative with it. So what I want to do today is just test that, and it should be a shorter video. And then this is going to be the next place that we do the plat per hour testing is going to be here. Already did Freeport Guards. It was like 250 per hour. And already did Sea Fury Island, which is about 500 plat per hour. Met a couple of you at Sea Fury Island that saw that video and said that you came there because of the video, and I really appreciate that. That's awesome. I guess we could go up. Another spot's up there. Right here, I was having trouble with this guy. This merchant Lane, he would join in any fight where, it was a radius. He didn't join in every single fight, but like a radius of like this. If I run in a circle, he would join into the fight if you fought anything within like that radius. So I could be over here fighting, he wouldn't join in. I could be over here fighting, he wouldn't join in. Sometimes, I could be even like right here fighting and he wouldn't join in. But if you get anywhere in his sort of radius here, like, a little circle, I don't know, trying to run it for you, show you like his kind of radius to where he would join in if any guards were being hurt near him, then he would join in the fight. So I want to test, see if he still does that. There's other merchants over here I could test on these guys, but I know Silverwind's probably about to come down that ramp, so I'm kind of nervous to do it yet. I could invis and like go up here and like test it up here, but yeah, where is Silverwind right now? There he is. Here he comes. So let's see where he goes. Depending on where he goes, that's be where we will test or not test. But yeah, this spot here and then up there where he was is two spots I know for sure that they were assisting, so I can definitely test that. Also, good news, bad news, kind of. Good news is I'm done with Sekiro, so EverQuest will now take the spot of Sekiro. So any time I would have done a Sekiro video or live stream, really, we'll probably be doing EQ. Um, and the bad news is it's Christmas time, so the videos might be not as, it might be more like one a week right now until the new year. Just a lot of stuff going on. Maybe after Christmas it might get back to normal, the normal like 2 videos a week or whatever. But at the moment I think I have to go back to about one a week just for the next week or two. It should be okay. But after that, it's going to pick up. It's going to pick up. We're going to explore Kunark. We're going to platform. We're going to try to get that Spectre pet. We're going to get to level 60. We're going to twink a shaman. We're going to go get all the twink stuff. Like I'm going to go camp it with my Necro and make it more interesting. Yeah, trying to make videos. So, but this is the video for today. I just need this dumb. Maybe we'll just go. Let's see where he goes. If he goes across that bridge nearest him, then we're going to have to go do something else. But I think he's coming. Here he comes. And this guy, he did turn green on me. I thought for sure he would be blue all the way to 60, but I guess it's only to 59. But what I want to do is root him like right next to this guard and just see what happens. I just want to see what happens. So here he comes. Good old Captain Silverwind. I'm going to try to route him as close to this merchant as I can and just see if he joins in or not, because he's not supposed to. See what happens. Alright, he's right next to the merchant, okay? Rooted. So, not sure if he would have joined in yet. Now, I'm about to be doing damage to the guard, so we'll see what happens. Not sure if Splurt ticked yet or not. It probably should have by now. So it looks like the merchants are back to normal, which is nice. A little Pyrocore for him. Vexing Mordania. Hitting my boots in between to get my global cooldown up faster. Alright, he is fully dotted. And I'm going to go sit, like... I usually sit, like, over here, I think, on this fight. That's not right. Where do I sit? I sit, like, right here. Yeah. Alright, so he is literally being killed right in front of the merchant's face, and he's not attacking me. Previously, if I would have done that, that merchant would be over here trying to punch me in the back of the head. So, that's the main thing I wanted to test in this video, whether or not merchants would assist in Kalithan. Because that was the main spot that I saw it happening, and was very, very annoying. But yeah, we'll be testing this camp for plat farming. Captain Silverwind drops a longsword and a shield. I think the shields are worth about 1 plat. The longsword's worth like 11. There's another guy, Lieutenant Leafstalker. He also drops a longsword and a shield. Every other guard here pretty much drops a longsword, I think, and then the other half drop fine steel. So, not sure if I'm going to use a pet up here. Not sure if I'm going to, just go after certain guards. I think the spawn timer is either 22 minutes or 24 minutes up here, so probably gonna have to just kill as many as we can and like not care if we get fine steel or long swords or what. Let's get them all the way redotted here. Well, maybe not all the way. Well, maybe. He's pretty tough. I also want to snare him so he don't get to me as fast. If he does break it, we'll just go all in on him. Get his butt killed. Alright, there we go. Pyrocore went. I hit him with it at the perfect time, right when it wore off. That's probably a bit of an overkill, but I don't really care. I'm just testing this. I think this is going to be decent. I think it'll fall in between East Freeport Guards and Sea Fury Island. Now, I'm not expecting it to be better than Sea Fury Island. I'm expecting it to be better than East Freeport Guards, just because there's more. There might not be more guards, but they're like higher level and they drop better stuff kind of, and there's just as many. Like in East Freeport, you have 10 guards, right? But some of them will drop nothing, right? Some of them will just, they'll just drop nothing. And some of them will drop a longsword every once in a while, and some of them will drop fine steel, but some of them drop nothing. I think in Kalithan, every single guard drops something, and there's at least 10. And they also drop longswords, so I feel like Kalithan's going to be super East Freeport. So if we got 250 in East Freeport, I'm expecting, at least 300 here per hour, falling somewhere in between Sea Fury Island and East Freeport Guards. Right now, how it stands, we've only tested 2 places, Sea Fury Island and East Freeport Guards. Right now, Sea Fury Island's in first place with 500 plat per hour. East Freeport Guards in second place with 250 plat per hour. I think, like right here, we got a longsword. That's 11 plat. And then we get a round shield. I think that's 1 plat. So that's 12 plat off of 1 guard. And what I would do next, we're not testing this right now. I want to test the merchant assist. So let's see here. Let's see if this merchant wants to assist. The way I could test that, there's going to be a guard coming over here, isn't there? Well, we'll just make it our own. Let's hit this guy with Dooming Darkness. We'll root him right next to the guard. Or right next to the merchant. Alright, he's pretty close. That's Merchant Gaiden right there. There's Frost Fallen, right? He's standing right next to him. So now let's splurt him. Making sure nobody else is coming. Okay, he's splurted. Alright, let's Pyrocore. And we'll Vexing Mordania. Now we're testing this spot. We're just making sure there's no spots where merchants will still assist. Now I'm going to go sit on this bridge, because nobody should come over here at the moment. Oh, there's Noon Shadow. I better, I'll just root him. Because he's definitely going to see what's going on. I gotta get used to this camp again. I know I've done probably already 2 or 3 videos on this place, but they're kind of popular, actually. People kind of like seeing you up in the treetop city killing guards. It's kind of dangerous, and I don't know, just a cool place to kill guards. But just waiting for Frostfallen to die, which he's rather weak. He's one of the weaker guys you can kill up here. One thing to be wary of is there's certain little huts, and whether it's an inn or a guild house or a merchant shack or whatever, just be careful getting too close to some of those while you're fighting guards, especially. There's one for sure I know. I don't know the exact placement of it, but like a ranger or some rogue will run out and just destroy you before you can even do anything. So you got to be careful and just kind of stay in the spots that you see me in. I'm sure you can go in many other spots too. If you want to play it safe, I would just stick to the spots that you see me in mostly. Um, but yeah. So I'm surprised, Captain Silverwind was green, that green. Alright, let's loot them up. So we have a longsword, see? Now, eventually, it's up to you whether you would, we got Briarstorm now. We're having a guard party. He may or may not see me do this, so let's try with Noon Shadow. We're kind of getting mana taxed here. Depends where he goes. I think he just goes back across. So I think we're going to be fine. I probably should reroute him, though, huh? It's been quite a while. I'm just going to have to sit for now. We'll be okay. We got a mana shield on. But so far, we've tested 2 merchants. He's rather close to that merchant right now as well. So you can count this as double for this merchant. And he's not joining in. I'm medding nearby. The guard is dying right next to him. He's not joining in. It looks like it's been fixed. And it's back to the way it used to be. They are not joining in any longer, which is great. So what I'm expecting is better than East Freeport, but consistent. So you could say Sea Fury Island. If you're wanting to get more plat, Sea Fury Island would be a better choice. But depending on your luck and what you're really looking for, I think this could be more consistent. Because you could have bad luck at Sea Fury Island, just have really bad RNG and not have anything drop, and you could just have a bad hour there, but you really can't have a bad hour here. You know what I mean? So if you're going over 24 hours of play, and you know that here you can get like 350 per hour or whatever. Now he's running. What a jerk. Where's he going to run to? I don't even know where he is. Oh, I can't see him. He should die, though. I do have Dead Man floating on, huh? Where did he go? Uh-oh. See, this is when it gets dangerous. He died. I just don't know where he died. Is that him? Oh. This is when it gets dangerous, when you fall off the platform or whatever. Look, longsword again. So once you know which guards drop longswords, you could get them every single time, you know? And eventually you'll learn that. There's some that drop fine steel, there's some that drop longswords. And once you identify which ones, that's what I'm going to do, really. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to kill and how many I can kill within the respawn time. Try to identify as many guards that drop longswords or not, and then we'll test it. I gotta get on my invis because I gotta go back up there, and I want to show you one more spot just to triple check that merchants aren't assisting, because this was the first place I noticed it, this last spot that we're going to. But yeah, like I said, good news, bad news. Sekiro is done. I only have one more video. It's already recorded. I just have to do the audio on it. I already beat the game and everything. It'll come out by the end of the year for sure. And then, yeah, more EverQuest instead of Sekiro. So what you're seeing already now, which is recently two videos a week, but the last week or so, probably only one a week, but keeps going back and forth between one a week and two a week. Well, now that I'm not doing Sekiro, it'll just be even more EverQuest for now. Till like maybe Elden Ring or something comes out, I'll probably play that. But wanted to get you some sort of video today, and say Merry Christmas and everything, because I'm not sure that I'll see y'all again before Christmas. So trying to get you some sort of video, and I was curious whether the merchant stuff was fixed or not, so figured this would be a good video. I needed to get back over here to do my next video anyway, you know? So, killing two birds with one stone. Checking on this camp, getting my butt over here, and preparing to make the video all in one. And also getting a message out to you guys and a video out to you guys. Alright, this is the last spot we're going to check. This spot I know the merchants would assist 100%, especially on this guy up here. Oak Willow. I used to sit up here all the time, like right here. And this is like one of my first spots in Calethan. I would sit here. I would kill this guy. I would kill Captain Silverwind when he comes up. There's another guard that comes down there. Then I would go down and kill like Frostfallen and everybody down there. But let's let him walk closer to this. Actually, we can just snare him and get him over here. We don't have to waste time waiting on him. But this woman right here would always merchant assist, so let's see what happens. After the 5.5, I think it was, patch. He splurted. Pyrocord. Like I said, I'm not sure I'm going to use a pet up here. I'm afraid the pet's going to fall. Pet will get aggro from something I don't want it to. It's just another thing to think about. Like, not sure that's the best course of action to have my pet up here. Now I'm going to sit right next to this merchant while I'm killing a guard right next to another merchant. This is the ultimate test. Tenole Winya would be punching me in the back of the head just for sitting next to her while I'm killing a guard, right? And Anna Nina Nana would be running over here to punch me in the throat because Oak Willow is dying standing right next to her, and she knows it's me. So one of the two would definitely be punching me right now if it wasn't fixed. So it looks like to me merchant assist is no longer a thing. So this will not just Calethan now. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, well, I'm never going to do Calethan, I'm a goody-good. Well, this will help you in Grob as well, you know, Agok or wherever you are, Dark Elves, any place where a goody-good would kill guards, it should be fixed as well. I can't test that for you, but just testing here should show you that now Grob is fixed as well. It's a overall thing. It's not just one city. I don't know why they would just fix Calethan and not somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a direct damage, like right in his face, right next to a guard. Boom, dead. Guard did nothing. Check this out. Pearl Earring, Fine Steel, Fine Steel. And that's almost as good as a Longsword. Longsword and a Shield, that's 12 plat. That right there was probably at least 10 plat. I don't know how much that Pearl Earring is, but the two Fine Steel together was probably almost 10 plat. So, pretty good. So like I've been saying, every guard should be worth around 10 plat, it looks like, on average. And there's at least 10 we can kill. And merchants no longer assist. So I don't know what kind of route I would run here. Something what you've seen so far. Like, I'd kill that guy up there. There's another one on this. Captain Silverwind walks between them. We got Frostfallen there. We got a guard there. We got one that walks across this bridge we could kill. There's more over there. Then if you go this way, like if you just kill all of those and you have nothing left and you have enough mana and you don't want to sit there and do nothing and you want to be proactive, you can come over here. We got Sunweaver. We got another guard walking across the bridge. And this is all safe areas where nothing will run out and punch you in the face. And then over here is pretty good too. You got Leaf Stalker walks over here. There's a couple guards that walk, like here we go. Night Gazer comes down here. Another one walks down from here. could pretty much go wherever you want. There's only like 1 or 2 places that are dangerous, and it's if you get really close to one of the houses. So, but yeah, let's kill him, and that'll be it for this video. I'm not trying to make this super long. Let's go ahead and kill him, just for fun. Just splurt, pyrocore. Better check my 6, huh? Waiting for Leaf Stalker to run up on me. That guy's a badass. He's probably the toughest guard in the city that's not a super cop. I bet you he's still blue. And he usually comes from this way, so I better sit my butt like right. This is a pretty good spot to sit when you're on this platform. So I showed you all the spots to sit too. Because if Leaf Stalker comes, he's either going to walk down this ramp or he's going to walk across here. But I have had him, if you don't know where he is, sometimes he's on the ground and he'll just pop up like the Undertaker and kill you. So it's better to know where he is instead of just hoping that he's not. Yeah. Because if he, for some reason, pops up like the Undertaker, he can really destroy you. So you usually want to know where he is and just get rid of him or keep your eye on him. Because he walks all over the place, that Leaf Stalker. Silverwind has his little route he does, but Leaf Stalker goes lots of places. He comes down from here. I think he even goes up here real quick. Then he comes back down or something. Then he goes this way. He goes all the way over to like the orc ramp. Then he goes on the ground. He's just a crazy madman. And he's like the toughest non-super cop. I used to sit here and camp Leaf Stalker and Silverwind when I was looking for experience. Dad camps. You know, to where I could kill a couple things and sit down for 20 minutes, kill a couple things. And that was a pretty good one. Silverwind, and it was dangerous though when merchants were assisting. Another longsword, another shield, so another 12 plat. And what I would do, I would gate back to the druid circle in butcher block, and I would sell there, and then I'd have to run back. Here comes another guard, Mr. Dayblaze. I don't really have the mana right now, and I should probably just end this video. But yeah, I'll be testing this next time. Just a little sneak peek for you. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas and let you know that I'm still making EverQuest videos. It's just been a crazy week, and it should get back to normal, and at the least, it should get even better. We might even do like 3 videos a week if I can do it. EverQuest is one of those games where it's not easy to make videos every single day, because if that was the case, you would be seeing stuff like this over and over and over, because you know how it goes. When you're playing this game, you don't just do something new every day, right? There's some weeks where you're doing the same thing every single day. Now imagine having a channel and having to put out content for that. Is your viewers going to want to see the same thing every single day? It's kind of hard to make content for this game. And making it daily, it's almost impossible, because you know how it goes. You don't go to different camps every single day in different zones every single day. You go somewhere, it's working, you do it over and over and over until it's no longer working. Then you go somewhere else, you do that over and over and over until it's no longer working. It just isn't good for videos. Like, if I did this and then I did this again and then I did this again and then I did this again, you guys wouldn't watch the 4th time, right? But anyway, that's it for today. We'll be testing this. I'll do a whole hour of it. I'll try to refine it before I make the video, and I'll let you know what my route is and which guards drop long swords or not, and what's the best ones to kill, where's the best places to sit, how much I get per hour, and all that good stuff. So I'll see you then, probably after Christmas sometime, but before the new year, I hope. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. There's Leaf Stalker. Let's see if he's blue. Come here. Let me see you. I want to see if he's blue before we go. I'm very interested. Come on, let me target him. Will you come on? Oh my gosh. There he is. Told you, dude, he's blue. The guy's a beast. He's a beast. That'd definitely be one I would want to keep. I'd want to have on my route. I know he has a long sword. He's blue. Why not get some more experience? Did I get experience from all those guards too? Yeah, if I got it from that guy, I probably got it from all of them, huh? Experience. 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 Yeah, I'm still getting experience from all of them. But yeah, anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. It's dollars instead of pennies. Join button, link in the description, helps a ton. I'll give you a shout out and stuff like that. Badges, emojis. We're gonna have live streams soon, so that'll be even more important then. Yeah, comment below, and I will see y'all next time. Also, tell your guild. I mean, you have that many people in your guild. I'm sure somebody watches YouTube. You can get somebody to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, Merry Christmas. I'll see you soon. Peace out.